Rising, great day, great evening. Whenever your eyes run across this message, it's daylight savings time over here where I'm at, Cheetah. I need to give you that lotion for your face. You heard me? I need to give you that. Me and my daughter, we over here with our face dried out. We got eczema. So this is my healing days. Reiki. Practicing Reiki. You don't have to practice anything. You don't have to practice Reiki. Reiki will come to you. That's the sickness. That's how Reiki come to you. Reiki start, that's in everybody's household. I'm talking to some healers. Grand Rising guys, I be talking to myself. I ain't even talking to myself even when I think I'm talking to myself, because even if y'all wasn't on this live when I started talking, somebody always listening. Somebody gonna come behind this live when I hang it up, and somebody gonna play this message back. That's me creating the day. I was the first one here. I was the first woman on this world. I was the first woman in this world that I sit in. That's confirmation. I'm in my bag. I can't. I took my wig off and put a hat on. I'm in my bag. Facts. This is the time to be cuddling up. It's flu season. It's cuffing season. This is the time to be cuffing some shit right now. But all of that don't make you the gatekeeper. That just says you in your bag. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Darkness. When darkness show up to you, ain't nothing to be scared of. Cause that's where your will sit at. Your subconscious mind. It's music. It's a celebration up in heaven. Like it's some music being made. It's some music being released at this time. The industry. Like somebody finna get ready to release some new music. Peace out. Cause it's like Merry Christmas. Somebody finna put out a new movie. Somebody could be writing one. That's the prophet. You don't supposed to be charging. That's to anybody. So, bro, Grand Rising. Okay, Grand Rising to a king and a queen at the top of their morning. Why? Because you in your bag. You in your bag right now. You understanding something right now. You in your bag. Therefore, you ain't chasing no money because you know now. You don't got to chase no money. Money is the root of all evil. When you start talking about getting you some money, money is broke. Keep that in mind. So when you start having your broke days, or when your days feel like they are sitting, it's because you're probably working and paying bills. That goes against the grain. So that'll keep time back. Time won't be on your side like that. Time will stay back. Like Messiah sat outside, right? After the Messiah sit outside, that's literally in real life, that could be a metaphor to somebody. That just says like you done went through a lot, because money is the root of all evil. When you start talking about getting you some money, you got to go through some things when you start playing like that. Money is long. Money will come to you, but it'll show up to you first as broke. You supposed to be rejoicing during them days. Facts. Family, I know this because I'm in my bed. Like, I ain't took my hat off because I just been listening. I've been up just like channeling. Like it just been channeling. Like I've been channeling, smoking channeling. Like I just been channeling. Like you could literally just see all this shit. Grand rising to somebody. If you will, I also subconscious, when your subconscious mind is in alignment to yourself, meaning like when you thinking for yourself, you can start doing some things. You become the prophet because of all of the things that you learned in this life that you live. You can now take it and buy something, and somebody can buy something from you. Facts. You don't supposed to do it before that. Some of y'all done got took down before. Some of y'all done went broke and lost some money. Some of y'all made the wrong move and fucked around and cost you everything. Somebody, you done lost something that you were about to get back. I'm telling you why you finna get it back now, because karma say so. Like, it's a karma getting ready to collect. Right? So if you trying to make some paper money right now and you don't got the facts behind it, money gonna come and go in somebody's life. Like, some of y'all watching me, you don't even know how to save. I don't. They let me know that I'm not all the way there yet. They also let me know like I don't know everything. I don't know everything about the money to be doing the wrong business. Everybody should be in their bag right now. It ain't like cuffing. You gotta know that cuffing season. What that's saying like you in your bag. That's the money talking to everything. That's the money talking to everybody. When you start talking about cuffing season, that means this is the time for you to get quiet. This is the time for you to be still. This is the time for you to like see what it is you're trying to do with your life. I'm talking to some grown folks. Sit still so the money can talk to you. You ain't even gotta go make it up, family. Free game. Like I heard affirmations this morning. When I came to the gift of tongues, right? It was more so like a big word, these words that I just understood, but I ain't understand coming out of my mouth. But when affirmations start coming to you, words can be stealing. You don't supposed stealing. You don't supposed to just be saying affirmations. I will be rich. I will be rich. I will be rich. That's you conjuring up the affirmation. That's wrong. You don't do that. That's spelling. The affirmation will start coming to you. You might just start hearing something very, very powerful within yourself talking to you. Your conscience will start speaking to you. I am wealthy. I am. That's the I am that'll come to you and start telling you what to say. You will have affirming words coming out of your mouth, not just more so spelling. Some of y'all might be up saying affirmations, or you get up and you say you like an affirmation every day. That's prayer. You know, that's still black. Because you don't really believe that when you say it, you just feel as though if you keep saying it, it'll get you somewhere. That's tapping into faith. That's wrong. You don't do that. That'll put JoJo on the money. You'll still get it. You can literally say some affirmation. Somebody will try to roll me out and say, that's not true, but it is. The truth hurt. You say some affirmations before the affirmation come to you. It come to you like in the form of a harmony. It'll come to you. Harmony will come to you. And it'll start telling you, like, it'll be like a song. I don't even be needing no music. It's literally like ghosts in my head. When the Holy Ghost show up, the Holy Ghost will just bless you with things like you already have. I can get on this camera and make me some money, and somebody can buy it because this is destiny. This is fate. It's a fated event. The first fated event that takes place in your life is consciousness. That's the unconscious mind. That's black. That's dark. That's your subconscious. It'll come to you and start telling you things like how to move, what to say. The affirmation will come to you. It'll sound like harmony. Facts. When you say an affirmation, it's something like a spell, right? They tell you to write it down. They'll tell you to stand in the mirror and do it. These are spells. You can spell anything because words is spelling. You don't just sign your name on anything. Free game. If you watching me and you in your bag right now, so bro, I'm speaking to my soul tribe. You don't need no money. You need some wise. You need some wisdom to what it is that you're trying to have, and you can have anything. I'm literally saying that to you. Stop putting your name on something, right? Don't put your name on something. Charleston White was telling somebody how to get a brand deal. I'm telling somebody, don't even put your name on it. Even when you come out on somebody's platform, I said, I'm spirit guide, intuitions. My image, it says it's Leilani the Bunny, right? But when I sign my name, it's whatever my birth certificate was. That takes you back to your birthright, but you don't put that on your business. You don't do no business like that. You don't put your name on nothing because it's all attached to some type of soul tie. Don't put your name on nothing. See, if you stay true to yourself, if you don't sign it, because once you start putting your name on this shit, then that says that the IRS could come after you. That says that you owe them. So they'll start, you'll be little, that's the middleman, Illuminati. Somebody try to be the middleman and try to little Larry you when you're doing business. But did you know that if you don't put your name on nothing, that karmic debt will fall because money is frequency. Therefore, they wouldn't be able to fuck with you when you get money. Get you some money for real. When you give you some money, when you start, somebody like flicks their deeds to their house, those are curses, those are markings. That's how come I sold my house. I didn't even know why I sold it. But my ancestors woke in me. They made me sell my house. Why you think you thought it? Because you don't want your name on the things that's here, that's good here. You don't want your name on that because that's a karmic debt to your lineage. The letters in your name, even if you don't know what your name means, you can go look your name up. Some of y'all might got some really uniquely different names because you come from another dimension. That's a whole nother bag. That's a whole nother tax bracket. When you start talking about like Soul ties. Soul ties is big. You can't really make no money. It's always gonna be somebody that's over you that's gonna know something that you don't know. So it's the game stays finessing. The game gonna always stay finessing. It's gonna always be a situation where I might even now, me and you be sitting on two different sides of the screen. That says I know something you don't know, that's why you watching me. And I know something, you know something that I don't know. I can't see you. You see what I'm saying? That's the veil in any situation. So that never says that you can fully trust nobody. Your business is not gonna go well like that. Y'all might fuck around and bump heads or something like that, or y'all might fuck around and find yourself starting over again. Something going into foreclosure. Somebody bouncing back because new levels, new devils. Life gonna always raise you up if you don't stay in alignment. It's gonna raise you up. So get what? You ain't gonna be able to make no money for real. You're not gonna keep it. You're not gonna keep it around you. Money is broke. Somebody could be just rich. Rich is broke. Rich is poor. Thank you, Spirit. Rich is poor. Piss off. Facts. To somebody. What happened? Money will show up as a death. Money can also be a blessing in disguise. Facts. Money is what nobody don't see. That's the evil on the money. Evil will start. That's the evil eye. The veil. That's the evil eye that's on the money. Money will snake you all at the same time. If you're not in alignment, it's consciousness. Family, it's also what you see. Don't leave this shit that you see. Ashay, if you buy this shit, if you try to buy this shit before you done bought it for real, then you'll fuck around and have to buy yourself back. That's called a karmic debt. So what that means, you'll take an L somewhere in this life, or your children may take an L in this life, or somebody, my soul tribe, if you're trying to get rich, or if you're trying to get you some money, I'm telling you about being in your bag. Why it's so important to be in your bag right now. And in your bag, if it's just you making some money, then you're going to stay broke. Money going to keep showing up to you in a broke way. Because it's a lesson. When you broke will bring you back, though, all at the same time. You can go to the bottom and have nothing. And you can fuck around and come up on something. Facts. I've been listening to this lesson about money for the last couple of hours. Money is being programmed, or money is being given back. Thank you, Spirit. Like money can be being given back through memory. Money hold memory. This is somebody memory that's coming back to them. Something like that. Some of y'all don't remember. Some of y'all can only remember a certain phase in your life. You may not fully remember. Your memory is being given back. Time is money. So this is why a lot of people, when the whole world have been corrupt like that, the authorities done showed up. I told y'all it's like these are like tribunal cases. Shit that's going on in the background. We get it late. Here on earth, you get it late. By the time you see it, that stuff done happened already. Facts, these are profiles. It was corruption. And it's like the feds done showed up, but everything is being unfolded behind the scenes. So that's why everybody is being forced to wake up now. You might see a whole lot of spiritual shit going on over this internet because money is being reprogrammed. That's how they're giving it back to you. But you can tell who real and who ain't, who fake. You can see real and you can see fake. You can see fake. You can see that already because they coming out with AI. This is like a bigger war to society, some shit like that. It's some higher ups. This can be like going on in some government, some secret government shit going on like that. But why everybody down here still worried about this old money? It's a new money wave. It's a really big money wave. It's a new money wave. And in order for you to be wealthy in this life, because everybody done already been rich before, but in order for you to be wealthy in this life, you gotta know something. Money can't buy you everything. This is something that it's not time. You can't buy the money this time. You can't buy the money just by doing something. Somebody expecting to get paid off of something you doing already. That's all like, that'll sit you behind time when you're supposed to be in front of it. When you have the ability to do something, you should be getting money. And when you have God is able. So that says you have the ability to do something. So the only reason why it may be hard for you to come into connection with some paperwork or a connection with some money, because you don't know you're getting paid already. You giving like the government access to something. It gets extremely deep. When you start talking about like getting some money, it get deeper than that. You wanna know the law. Some of y'all wake up and listen to your intellect. Your intellect is like a guidance, right? Me and my daughter, we were just chopping it up this morning. And we were just talking about some things or whatever like that. But one of the things I was just saying to her, she was like, I feel like I'm a guide when I'm around my partners. I feel like I'm a guide. I said, nah, you ain't no guide right now. You being lessoned. When you're around your friends, you're supposed to be learning from your mistakes. That's me coming back again. You're supposed to be around. I'm already the guide. You can't guide nobody until you become the prophet. Facts. You gotta be done went through some things. She ain't went through nothing at 17, not yet already. Facts. She ain't been through enough to be able to say she guided somebody. Only thing you trying to be the teacher. Not yet. Or I could be talking to some grown folks that need that lesson. I brought that up to somebody. You can't be trying to get no money. You gonna stay the worker. Facts. I ain't trying to motivate you right now, family. I'm talking about somebody right now. You active, but we ain't gotta agree on or disagree on shit. But that's fact to one thing. I know somebody got some bills somewhere, and you trying to make you some money. You want everything to stay afloat. That's fact to anybody. This could be a karmic. This could be somebody that fuck with my game. Facts. But you trying to get you some money. You gonna keep you some money. In order when you get high like that and start coming into like large amounts of money, right? It's a certain discipline you gotta have on you when money start opening up to you like that. When you start being at the right place at the right time, when you start coming into like all this unexpected money, that's a lucky break. When you get the next lucky break, cause you fuck it up the first time. Some people fuck it up the second time. Some people that ain't gonna say it ain't gonna come back, but it might be a harder lesson when it come back around again. When the lucky breaks show up on you, you gotta be grateful. And a lot of us, we don't know how to be grateful first for something until you have to have, till you learn to have. So if you don't learn to have something, you will mishandle your money. When you come into a lot of money, you want to have a discipline on you. Because the money will cause you to walk away from everything. And then in the human world, you'll look at it like money is the root of all evil. Damn, somebody will do anything for that paperwork. That's how come somebody will do anything for that paperwork. Somebody will even sell their own soul because they don't know they them. They don't know where the money come from. Money is broke. It's like a frequency, family. Every time I be getting on this live right here with y'all, I be having my door open, my balcony. The frequency. Let your windows up in your homes right now. Open up your door. Let the money in your house. Let it circulate. Inhale, exhale, breathing. Reiki is an ability. It's not a practice. You don't practice Reiki healing. You don't practice that. When you come into Reiki, a sickness will come. Me and my daughter, we got eczema in our face around this time of the year. So this is my healing ability. Facts. I wipe my daughter's face down. My hands is anointed, healing hands. This is where you're supposed to be touching yourself, nurturing yourself. Somebody, you should be nurturing yourself right now. When you getting out the tub, so lotioning yourself down. Facts, taking care of yourself, because it's long money. Money is long. Money is not just, even rich ain't rich. Rich ain't rich enough. Somebody getting rich, even somebody you looking at that's rich, still trying to get some money. They trying to go higher. Facts. When you pace yourself, you don't race yourself, you already have it already. You won't have to move so fast to try to get to you some money. If you get on real time, you'll just be grateful. When you be grateful, that brings amongst prosperity. Prosperity will start being at your front door, at your back door, at your window. That's the air you breathe. You'll open up the door and you'll inhale prosperity every day. You'll wake up and your bills will just be paid. Facts. No matter if you don't know where it's coming from, that's the unknown. Your bills will just be paid already. Facts. Food will be on the table already. Facts. You don't gotta sell your soul to do none of that. It's a frequency you gotta get to. Fat, you ain't gotta suck no dick to get it. You ain't gotta do none of that, family. You can genuinely send a nigga or a bitch. You can send their ass. Facts. You can literally say to somebody, I don't need you. Facts. A man get so offended when a woman say, I don't need you. Facts. Family, my soul tribe, it's a grand rising. It should be a grand rising to somebody because it's a grand, you are grand to somebody. Grand is gold. Somebody I could be talking to the golden child. Facts. Grand, that's a ranking. You know how people say good morning? It's an elevation. It's grand rising. Facts. And even if somebody say good morning, you still be polite. That's grace. That's God's grace. You still be polite, even if good morning. Somebody will try to humble me if I say grand rising. I'm talking about in real life. I done came to the room and said grand rising, and that might have offended some folks. I had some folks look at me crazy when I said that. They ain't even speak back. Some of them didn't even speak back. Somebody just said good morning. That's a powerful ammunition. That's ammunition. You don't never need a gun when you speak like that. You don't gotta ride with no gun. Gun is not protection. Gun is sin. When you have weapons, that says that you don't know that you're the weapon to be formed. Only then you won't walk with the veil. Somebody will fuck around and shoot you. You'll die by the gun. You'll die by how you live. You'll fuck around and do some shit like that. When you don't know that you're the weapon to be formed, you can say anything out your mouth and cut a nigga ass up. You can say the same thing to a bitch. Cut their ass right on. You can cut somebody up with their words, and then you can humble yourself, and you ain't even gotta go big just because you can. A fool can't argue about it. They say they'll burn somebody's ass up when you don't go back and forth. You'll literally burn them up. Fat, sit their ass in hell. Fat, you'll literally burn somebody's ass up with them words. You be done said something and left them in their own energy. Facts, and don't argue or don't go back and forth with their ass, and they want to argue so bad. Don't go back and forth. Oh, that's hell. That's hell on somebody. Somebody will come off like they got hell on them first thing in the morning. Family, don't go back and forth. I'm saying it to somebody, to anybody. You ain't having to. You don't have to go back and forth with nobody. If you entertainment, the entertainment business is already every day. You shouldn't be signing no contract. It's an agreement, right? Everything, nothing is supposed to be written down into words is ordainment, right? Words is spelling. Certain things you say out of your mouth, I'm telling you about the real universal law. The truth hurt. When you write something down, if you don't have the universal law, or if you haven't been ordained, you don't have permission to speak from the lotus. These are some higher ups. If you don't have permission to speak, you're not supposed to be putting nothing in a document. Everything just has to stay in agreement. Facts, that all fall under memory. When you start writing something down, it puts it on the contract. So therefore, words can be spelled and it can be rewritten. Facts, that's how come they are new laws. It ain't nothing but one law. Facts, the law is big. That's enforcement. I'm talking about the real laws. The law. It ain't nothing but one law. It's not all of those other things that may have been written. The law start coming to you when you start getting in your bag. You got to know the law before you can take it. Before you can say, hey, I can sell this, I'm going to buy this. That's your spiritual ranking. You shouldn't be selling nothing to nobody until y'all both is in an alignment, the money. This is the infinity. You got to get into an alignment. That's an agreement. I see a business is going to go well. I know how shit go behind the scenes. I'm getting on here putting y'all down with it. Get in alignment with the law, the real law. Not with somebody, none of us can't really even tell each other what to do for real. You can only just tell somebody something that you know. Because it's always something that you know that I don't know. It's always something that I know that you don't know. It's the system is set up like that. That's how you gonna think. Facts. Everybody is their own woman. Everybody is their own man. Indigenous. It's just set up like that. So certain things I can only give you advice on. Advisory, spiritual advisory. I can't tell you nothing for real. Only it's some shit you gotta, cause you came into this world by yourself, you gonna leave like that. Right? So that says that you were born. That's born. That's the oath to something. That's the oath, the fact, life and death. That's the oath. It ain't even no such thing as dying. You just keep reliving, reborn. You born again. So when you start living like that, somebody is immortal. You were born into this life. That makes you immortal. You don't die. It's a portal that you have access to. When I was coming up out of my sleep this morning, it's like I was coming out of heaven. Facts. The money been talking to me, telling me what to tell y'all. It's like I've been bringing information back or something. That's how it feels. I went to sleep and woke right back. I went to sleep at 4 a.m., right? I woke back up at 7 o'clock this morning, right? It's a lucky 7. Them 7s is talking to me. That's what I'm saying. Like the money is talking. The money is speaking. Money is, family, when money start, when you be on a money vibration, you don't get no sleep. You be in hustle mode. Like literally while I've been receiving like this big ass download, I just feel woke. It feels so woke. Like it's like this frequency down my spine, like down the spine of my back, but in the middle though. Facts. Like it's a vibration. It's like something dealing with the money, like the money finna change in some type of way. Money is here already, like, but the money have changed. The way you get money, times have changed. That's what it feel like. Like it's like the old way you making money. That ain't gonna be no more. Somebody, you supposed to be doing something that you really want to do right now. Not more so. Okay, I gotta get up and I gotta stay working over here, and I can't really work on what it is that I'm working on and get busy. And that means you in your bag. That means you got a sorcery is taking place. That means that you got to work a 9 to 5 over here, but when you get out of work, go ahead and be in motion with something that you're creating on the side. You should be busy at this time. Facts. And I'm hearing like, here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Okay, so this is blessings. Somebody, you being blessed at this time. Something like that. Facts, family. I've been just channeling this morning. I keep waking up with messages about money. Like it's like the money talking, like the money speaking. I'm like here, like open up your door. Facts. The rainbow is here. Like we sitting in the middle of a rainbow field. Like, well, I'm sitting in the middle of a rainbow. Facts. It feel like the rainbow is in my house or something like that. It's like a frequency. It ain't even warm though. It's just like wealth. I can feel wealth. Like I can literally feel it in my heart. That's how close it is. Facts. And I'm sharing the wealth through my words, through my wisdom, and through my guidance. That's how I'm getting it here. See, feel, and touch it. I can tell y'all that because it's already done. Like that's how you're gonna be able to like touch the money. It's gonna be it's a new money way, it's a new way to get some money. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm receiving the law. You gotta know the law to make some money. Some real money. Somebody free, this is free game. It's free at 941, it's free. It's free game. Facts. Sissy talk tune. Family, I just wanted to share that download with y'all. On this great day that has already been made. But how do you make the day yours to somebody? Wake up and feel like that. I don't know what you got going on a Tuesday. Facts. It's really Wednesday. I'm saying that the days is off. I even seen that in the Akasha, like the days done been bought. The day, like they call them weekdays. These are contracts. Like these days, we thinking that it's a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday. All this shit is made up. That's on some paperwork somewhere. Somebody is in charge of the day. Somebody in charge of Monday. Facts. This is facts. Somebody monitors different days. These are different emotions that's put on us every day. It's a bigger study. It's a way bigger study. Family, I'm tapping into something that I can see so big, so crooked, and so righteous all at the same fucking time, family. Like I be seeing how these folks is really doing this shit, family. And free game before I get off here, don't put your name on nothing. Facts. Because when you sign your name is money. Facts. They try to, if you don't know the law, they'll tell you that you got to put your name on something to have it. Facts. That's taking away somebody's free will. That's how come I can see the law. It's a law library. What I'm tapping into. They ain't supposed to be doing that shit. They not supposed to. They don't supposed to be having you to sign no fucking lease to no house or no car. They don't supposed to be doing that. They ain't even the ones that's in charge of the money. They not supposed to be making those types of rules. It's a bigger seat. Facts. Don't put your name on them. If you don't put your name on something, money is broken. Only thing money is broke, and they can't have you to sign, and they can't even come after you. If you create something, I see a lot of people that be trying to like create them a residual income. They might try to start them business, and the first thing they'll tell you to go run and get an LLC. Those are trade lines to your business when you start doing stuff like that. You putting yourself in some type of bidding with the government where you they're negotiating your price, but you got to pay them a percentage of something. When you start getting an LLC and then you start getting an EIN, that says that they own you. They own the rights. They own some of your rights to whatever it is that you're doing, because you still got to pay your taxes on this business. That's how they keeping you in debt. It's like you will always owe the government every time you start a business over here and you start a business over there, but it's way deeper than that. It's ways around it. It's ways around everything. When you can see into the law library, it's certain things they won't be able to touch you on if you don't sign it, if you don't put your name on it. So even if you start a business, you always want to create the name on your brand. Facts. And you want to stay the one behind it. The LLC, it sits behind it. Facts. That's how come when you see the name, you see the LLC behind it. This is so-and-so Enterprise, LLC, because the LLC stays behind it. Facts. So when it's like that, they can't make you pay taxes when you have your own paperwork in order to what you got your. Yes, this is spirit guide intuitions, but my government is not on that, so you can't charge me for no taxes over here. Because I ain't put my name on that. I'm just making money. So therefore, I don't owe you. I don't have to report my income to the IRS. And so they'll know that. So the authorities will get on here and they'll start monitoring my numbers. They'll start playing with my numbers. When I get on this internet and I start, what's up, it's your girl, it's Slim, and welcome to Spirit Guide Intuitions, Facts. And when y'all start, when I got my own website up, and I'm telling y'all to come over here and do business, that takes away from them. They can't do nothing but just watch me. They can't do nothing but try to make it hard for me to make money on this internet, because I know that you don't put your name on it, and they can't make you pay taxes on it. Therefore, they don't even know what you're making. So you got a company like Hipsy that'll try to slip in and tell you, yeah, we got everything all in one over here. This is how they try to get off in your business. I can see them folks. This is how they try to get off in your business. They'll say, come over here to this platform. We got all these big influencers. They start telling me how YouTube was taking this percentage and how it's taken away. They was just talking real down on YouTube. And yeah, come over here. Bring everything over here. And I just worked one on their egg. I know when I'm talking to the feds. I know when I'm talking to the feds. I'm smarter than them. Because they just trying to be smart. You can a street nigga gonna always know them folks. Facts. When they try to pull up on your game, they want me to put every. You don't. A lot of our creators over here, they don't have their own website because they just use everything right here. So you want me to put my motion that I done created. You want to put my motion on your platform so you can watch. You can monitor my. I'm a real nigga. I don't need no help with this shit. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I don't need you to monitor my numbers. I done did all this shit by myself. I done had my own website started by myself. I might not know everything, but it's coming. Fact, because I'm in my bag. It's coming. I don't need to put all my motion over here. That's how they'll try to do, family. When you're doing business, when you're in business for yourself, know what you get yourself into. You gotta know the law for real. Because if you don't know the law, and somebody or I have a problem with authority. Family, I have when somebody try to be over me. I don't know. It's something about me knowing that I got to be to work at a certain time. I'll fuck around and oversleep and be late. if somebody try to put me on time. Facts. When I know I got to get up at a certain time in the morning and it ain't something that I want to do and I just got to get up, I feel like I'm being made. And I'm self-made. It's just something about that with me. Like, I don't get that. I can't get with that, family. I fuck around and be rebellious. If you tell me I got to be here at this time, and if I'm going to get up when I want to get up and I'm going to be over there. Facts. I'll be over there. It be on some shit like that with me. So, family, I'm hard-headed for that reason. So I got to understand the law. I got to understand the law, family. I'm a scammer. I got to understand. When I started first, when I became a scammer, only I didn't know I knew something. I didn't know that. So I was fucking around getting in trouble with the law and shit. So the law, you had them higher ups. When you get on the platform, start talking like that, they'll start watching you. Facts. They'll start watching you when you start getting off government assistance and shit like that. They'll go to watching you. They're trying to see. They looking. They listen. They're trying to see. They'll even get close to you. They'll plant themselves in your environment. I bet that shit dead. Them days is over. I'm just really wise. And I know how to move around the system. Because I know the law. Facts. So these investors, they'll come in and let's talk about a brand deal. Y'all want to get a brand deal off of this internet. You're going to owe them folks. You're going to owe somebody. That's not really, that's rich. Therefore it's poor. You're gonna always be in some type of debt. You're gonna owe somebody. You might be getting some money, and the only people that's happy with where they are right now with that shit, family, is somebody that ain't never had nothing. So they think they got something for real. That shit ain't talking about nothing. What's this? You want to be comfortable in life. You want to be comfortable. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to wake up every day and have to go to work and come home. You want to be just living. You are alive. You're supposed to be living. You're supposed to be just worried about those things, the material things and all of that. So how do you get around the middleman? The middleman is big. Facts. The middleman is every day. The middleman is around everything. Facts. You got a fee over here. You got all types of fees over here. Your kids got to go to school over here. You being charged for medical bills. They charge you for medical bills when this shit is free. Facts. That's labor. That falls under toil and labor. It's a law. Georgia Department of Labor. That's what they got here in Georgia. Georgia Department of Labor, where folks go and apply for like unemployment and shit like that. They make you sign for your own money. They make you buy your money back. So if I give you some unemployment, you got to do so and so many hours of work days, because the days is bought. So they got to pay. You paying off that karmic debt. You paying. That's how, when they sitting the higher ups, when they sitting at the table, how they taking your money, how everybody making a profit off of it, how everybody making a cut. You feel what I'm saying? They buying the days back. You go to the Department of Labor, to the unemployment office, and you fuck around and need unemployment. You got to sign for something, and then they give you a worksheet or something like that. I don't know how it is now. It's been so long ago for me. Facts. But I done been there. They give you a worksheet and tell you like how many working days you got to have for the week just to be able to receive that check. It's like it's like you being bought already. That's what's going on in the paperwork, in the real paperwork in the background. That's the law. That's corruption. That's not supposed to go on at all. You're not supposed to be doing that. Your name ain't attached to nothing in this life. It don't supposed to be. Your name is given to you by your mama and your daddy. So nobody should be making you sign your name on nothing. That's taking away your free will. That's giving somebody access. Facts. So when your mama and your daddy don't know nothing, somebody your child's supposed to be better than you. You don't supposed to be doing the same thing your ancestors did already. You supposed to be keeping this shit going. You supposed to be, cause only then, that's like using God's name in vain. Only then, everything they went through, that was for nothing. You don't do the same things they do. That's not DNA. In fact, that's you following. I said on one of my lives the other day, during your darkest days, nobody should be guiding you. Nobody should be guiding you in your darkest days. It's meant for you to be lost. That's why those emotions come about. You're supposed to find yourself being lost in that spiritual warfare. That's how you find yourself. That's called a breakthrough. Some people don't make it through the dark night of the soul. Facts. This is a whole lot of free game, like how this is set up, how the way it's supposed to go in your life. When you talking about like getting some money or something like that, getting some money is like lastly, but the law, they try to enforce it now. That's why you're gonna keep on paying bills every month. See, everything is like a frequency and intent. It makes it manifest. If you can have an intent, whether this is good intentions or whether this is bad intentions, which is how come somebody can have good, great intentions for you, somebody can have bad intentions for you, right? But it's the intent on anything that'll make it manifest. So if somebody got access to some information that you don't know, that make it intelligent. That's artificial intelligence with their programming right now. This shit been going on. A lot of people think that AI just popped out. It's martial law. It's been in effect for a long time. It's been in effect. It's just now they're using artificial intelligence to get everything back on their side because they lose control. If you know now, they lose control. They lose money. They lose all of that. It's a lot of banks that's broke right now. I know this for a fact. If you got your money sitting in the bank, that money, them numbers that you see on the screen, them numbers just in your, that's showing what's in your account. That not even what's really in your account. That's how come you fuck around, these banks got these little dumb ass rules. But like if you go swipe your card somewhere, I had to check a bitch at Navy Federal yesterday. You fuck around and swipe your card somewhere, or you spend a certain amount of money, they'll tell you the merchant gotta come up with it. Your account will go into the negative. Facts. It'll show you that, like if some of y'all bank account going to negative after you be done spent some money, you might have had $200 in this account. You go and swipe. You ain't gonna swipe for them but like $50, but it might say your account is in a negative $75. That be showing you that account that you sit in. That be showing you that the debt that the bank had. Facts. They don't even be your money. They using your money. They make you think like, oh, you don't need to hold on to all of this money. And in certain states, you can't even have a large amount of cash on you. They'll tell you to put it in the bank. They force you to put it in the bank because that's how your money. It's your money that's being bought. That's buying back everything. Buying back. I'm talking about the people that sit over you that know something that you probably don't know. That's why it's important to tap in. Cause they'll be able to run you type shit. Like they'll be able to goddamn see one thing when I was coming up around my daddy. My daddy he was a wealthy man. He used to always be saying like fuck the government. My daddy was funny here. He a professional cusser. Facts. He used to be on that I'm gonna make my own money type shit. He gonna make his own money type shit. He gonna start something from the ground up. Facts. It's a whole lot of free game. So even though I wasn't paying attention, I was paying attention for these days. So now it's like, in these days, I'm extremely articulate. I can just see the right to something. I can just see the rights around something and see the right way to do something. I know that in this life, it's feds versus government. I know that. And I know that there is corruption in the feds for that reason. Law enforcement is corrupt. It's a whole lot of corruption going on that makes the government corrupt. The government is the one that's being ran by the feds. Facts. That's a whole lot of free. I seen a video on TikTok where Drewski was in it. I think it was Drewski and I forgot that boy name who be with like DDG. Y'all, I don't know. I don't be into folks business like that for real. Right? It might just be in my peripheral while I'm watching something on the internet. Facts. Drewski was on there impersonating an officer, and I seen some people in the comments saying, ain't this against the law? Then there you have it. There you have it. That's telling you, voila, magic. It don't take a rocket science to see that. There you have it. That's what I'm telling you. Family, if you know, you know. I don't even got to say the real. You already know what's going. Facts, there you have it. It's feds versus government. Some of those people is only up that high because you got to be locked in on something. You got to be locked up. This is a fact. If you done did it the fast way, then you ain't really go through these shit it's not for everybody. Because there's some real players up there too. There's some real players up there too now. Okay, this ain't for everybody. But it's definitely some type of corruption going on in the industry big time. But whatever. This is why it's called an entertainment business. Because it's whatever they put in front of you. It ain't even really what it is. It ain't even really what's going on for real. These are profiles BKA programs. So Baddies is a program that you watch, right? Then you got TV, you got the channels. You got the different channels. Each channel has a program that comes on at a certain time. And then it programs some of y'all, you might not catch it. You might not catch it when it first come on, but in the next couple of days or in the next few weeks, you're going to fuck around and sit down and have some downtime to watch your shows. It's a program. All of this shit is programmed. These are plug-ins. These are trade lines. These are trade lines in the program. This is how they're plugging in. This is how they're programming everybody. And this is how they're programming everything. You want to tap into the law for real. When you talking about being in your bag, family, because I've been in my bag. I've been laid up in this motherfucker. I've been just here just chilling. I've been wiggling my toes and shit like that. Kids, what do you guys want to eat? Because the money, I already said, if you spend it, it's going to come back, because money is to be spent, not saved. Especially when it come and go. When money comes and go, money is going to come and go because of the curses that sit around it. Money is going to come and go because money done already been spent. Money done already been bought. So therefore money is broke. So every time you get some money, it's always going to be something that's going to need to be paid until you have access to something. Then only then you'll be able to use your fame as your credit. Your name is your credit. So you want to put trade lines on your own. You want to put your own trade lines on your name by doing something like, hey, thank you for joining my channel. This is Spirit Guide Intuitions, but I am Sissy Slay Anita Bunny, and that still ain't who I am. I'm Taisha. Facts. You put your own trade lines on your own shit. You don't gotta go put nothing on no paper. You just gotta know how to do it. You gotta know how to do it. As soon as you start putting your name on that paperwork, and folk gonna say, hey, you owe us. They can't just send me no letter in the mail and tell me that I owe them. What do I owe you? I'm on YouTube. I said I'm Spirit Guide Intuitions. I set up my own website. You don't have access to the money. They can't harass. All they do is get on this internet and harass me. That's it. That's all. Only thing they can do is keep my taxes, hold my taxes up, and say, come up with this imaginary number and say that I'm in some type of debt with society. That's made up. That's made up. I would never pay that. That's made up. Take it. Take what you can. I won't never pay that. Fact, because I don't got my name on nothing. Facts. Free game, family. Free game. You stay out the way, not in the way. You trying to get some money, family. You respectfully don't need to put your money in the bank for damn sure. You don't need to put your money. It don't matter. They try to tell you this bank is better than that bank. And that bank is better than this bank, and this is a really good bank. They offer these programs. They have a little program set up in the bank for all parts of your life. You can go sit down and get a home loan. They give you some equity. You go in there, they'll give you a car loan. Facts. They'll even tell you about these credit cards. Everything is attached to your name now. Facts. And everything is a number. You got a birth date. You got a social security number. These are accounts. These are government accounts. Facts. These are accounts, and they can't access. They can't. You'll start having like these little spam. iPhones don't supposed to get spam calls. Facts. They supposed to be more upgraded in technology, so you're not supposed to get spam calls. But you'll start having like these little random ass numbers text you from 742-586. They watching you. They trying to get some type of permission. They might be telling you about a loan or something like that. Hey, your profile is peaked. Or you might have some shit like Indeed.com. Might fuck around and just text your phone out of just nowhere and say, hey, my name is Becca. I have this great career opportunity for you. Are you looking into so-and-so and so-and-so? Are you trying to make money off of TikTok? Hey, are you trying to make money off of TikTok? Our recruiters can have you the equipment that you need, making 900, making 9,000 a week. They might say some shit like that. Something like that might start texting your phone out of nowhere or something like that when you ain't putting your name on it. All types of deals will start just coming to your phone. Hey, your email too. Hey, they know people don't check the email, so they start texting you. They bold. They just put a random ass number, 58460. Hey, we got all we need is you to just reach out to one of our lenders. We can guarantee you 50,000 right now. And then they go to the grant. They giving out old shit. Go look for them grants. They giving out government grants right now. Those are the ones that you go look for. But hey, we got a loan over here, great for you. Hey, SBA they're giving out 20,000 small business loan. Inbox me. I can tell you how to get it. Them the feds. They try to set niggas up. Don't go for that shit. Okay, somebody could be into that right now. Somebody could be into scamming. Somebody could be literally trying to get some money through that SBA shit, PPP, facts. These are the feds. Randomly, you just see online. Randomly, you see a motherfucker. Stay away from that shit you love now. You on your social media, you just randomly see somebody going up on the internet telling you that they can get you some money back. DM me. I can get you some money back. 20,000. They doing 20,000 right now. Family, don't go. Stay away from that. It's the day of a family. Stay away from that shit. I'm telling you, some free game. Not right now. Not right now. Now's not the time to be fucking around with that type of shit. Cause they going broke. They gonna lock your ass up. They get paid for you sitting in jail. They gonna lock your ass up during this time. They don't give a fuck who you is, what your name is, how heavy your chain weigh, what bad bitch you fucking on. They don't care about none of that shit. I promise you, they gonna come pick your ass up. This during these times right now, cause they broke. Facts, they broke. Too many people is waking up to their own common sense. This shit is growing. Money long around here. It's like fuck 12, fuck the law. Something like that. Family. When it's like that, they'll just, so then you don't go putting trouble in your way. You just stay out the way and you just do things the right way. I told y'all on one of my lives, I said, it ain't about being good or being bad. You just want to do the right thing. If you do the right thing, you can have anything you want. If you do the right thing, law of attraction says so. Law of attraction says so. If you just do the right thing, that's the law. That's enforcement. That's coming from real enforcement. If you just do the right thing and stay out the way, you can have anything you want. You ain't got to worry about no weapons or none of that. You ain't got to worry about nothing bothering you. Your days will be blessed. Anointed one, you will be blessed. I'm telling you something. You won't have to worry about nothing on nobody. Facts. Free game, family. It's deeper than just, I just shared this wealth with somebody because it's way deeper than just you making some money. Know the law when you're trying to make some money. Facts. You wanna do brand deals and shit like that, family. Know that it gets deep when you start going under contract with folks and shit like that. And then you don't know what you locking in with for real. You don't know how this shit really going. And even when you're trying to start something from the ground up, you don't need nothing to start a business. All you just need is a program that says that whatever it is that you know how to do, facts, whatever it is that you know how to do, it shall be done, facts. And then anything after that will be considered income. That says that you can charge somebody and somebody can die. That's law. That's what they say. You don't necessarily need to overwork yourself on this internet because what they teach you about this internet is monitor your analytics. And get the algorithm to see you. You create the algorithm. None of this shit won't even work if you don't get on here. None of these platforms, if everybody get off their phones, I'm talking about in real life, if everybody get off on these phones, it won't even be no more phones. Facts. It won't be no more phones. It won't be no more none of that if you get off of it. So what that right there alone tell you that something ain't right. What the hell you need to sign your name on something for? Why you gotta put your name on everything that you come into connection with? So ain't nobody gonna tell you that for real. So I'm telling you, don't put your name on something. Not because you are disassociating yourself. It's not in the way of Charleston White said, I don't want my name attached to that because I can't get a brand deal. You are the deal. You are the brand. Like, what are you trying to get a brand deal for? Like, why would, that's supposed to be the image. That's supposed to be somebody that is looked up to. But why would you do that if you are already the brand? You make your own, you create your own trade lines by using your wealth. You are the wealthy one. You create your own, you should be creating God's creation. You should be creating at this time. You shouldn't have to sign your name on nothing. When you have the ability to do something. You have the ability to say, that ain't no sister and brotherhood type shit that I'm on, family. I'm telling you about the law. Facts. I'm telling you about that. I'm telling you that this shit is wicked out here in these streets. This a finesse every day. Starting with your rights and you get locked up, then putting something because you got certain charges on your name, you can't get certain jobs and all that. It is ran, family, because something is being bought. Something is keeping you in a soul tie. Something is keeping you in a soul contract. This shit get deep. What? Every man for theyself. This shit get deep. It's corruption. I be saying freedom niggas in the can. I be saying that when I be getting up like freedom boys down the road for real. And my souls too. Facts. Freedom votes. I be freeing the Masons. Facts. I'm talking about the real Freemasons. Not the corruption. Not the corrupt ones. Family, facts. I'm putting y'all down there. That's some great information on a Tuesday. Somebody you were getting. I told somebody. I said on one of my messages, you had some unexpected income coming to you. You don't know how money will show up and talk. Money can talk. Facts. I just gave somebody some type of information so you can do something on your own. That's wealthy. That's God's blessings and God's favor. I just gave it out. It's free. It's free. I ain't have to say never, family. That's the thing. You don't never want to be the gatekeeper with this shit. Tell somebody how to do it for real. Don't tell them. Don't tell them halfway, family. Tell their ass what's going on. Tell them because it reprograms the program. This is a reprogramming taking place right now. This is I've been telling y'all I've been programming the money. This is a reprogram of the money right now. This is a wealth transfer that's taking place right now, family. Money is long. I'm telling you, like, somebody could be doing, these gonna break up some contracts. Talking like that, somebody don't want to be in a relationship with somebody no more, because, hold on, this bitch too basic. Somebody could be looking at them folks like they just boring, or they ain't talking about enough, or somebody might like that. Or somebody might be doing business or getting ready to go over into a contract. Somebody ready to get up out of a deal because of something that I done said. My words hold weight. My words, I speak with authority. It's going to break up contracts when I talk. Because I know something that don't nobody know. And I know something that makes sense to somebody that may know something. That makes resonance. That makes us in common. That says two people. That says it can also be the mass that I'm speaking to. Facts. The law, do you know, like everywhere you go, it's like when you go to church, it's like a pastor, some shit like that. When you go to work, you got a manager, then you got HR. Then when you start talking about doing something for yourself or doing something on your own, you still got somebody over you. You got the I was just talking about the IRS, internal affairs start getting involved and shit like that. Internal affairs will start setting up these platforms trying to see how you getting it. They start getting out, like when you start doing something on your own, they'll start planting themselves in your environment like they just smart. I fucked one of their workers and sent them back fucked up in the head. They might have been on the case. Fuck them up in their head. I'm soul snatching somebody right now. Facts. Or I might tell them something really, really wise and it'll just stay there. You don't go playing over in that mud for real if you ain't street for real. Stay out that world. It's a really big lane. Stay out that world. I'm saying it to somebody. Facts. Family, I be spacing. I just gave somebody some free game. Get you some money, so bro. We in our bag at this time. I be getting on here telling y'all don't be worried about me. Y'all shouldn't be worried about them right now. I don't know where you are in life or what you got going on. Don't be worried about them right now. The law. The feds is here. The feds is here, family. You gonna know it if you're supposed to know it. You gonna know it. You don't gotta worry about none of that. You gonna get it if you're supposed to receive it, because it's here already. It's just being given back, family. If I would have had to talk about this like 10 years ago, I ain't know this. I ain't know this information. You wanna receive some information when you wanna get in your bag and get you some money. You want to receive the information. I've been receiving like the books. I've been healing myself because your healing will start showing up to you. Facts. That's karma. Whatever you put out into the universe, go ahead and clear your karmic debt. I'm telling somebody to clear your karmic debt. If you have to stand on that business, stand on it. Be grateful for where you are right now. I'm talking to anybody. That's good and the bad. Be grateful for where you at right now. Stand on that business if you got to stand on that. Stand on that. Facts. Go ahead and do that. Because get what? Once you do it, you ain't got to do it over again. Only everything ain't nothing new under the sun if you don't wake up. Facts. You get to transcend to the other side. It's higher. You'll become a higher up. You'll know now. Facts. If you get in alignment to your own healing, stay in alignment with your healing, you're gonna get you some money. That says that even if it's a paper dollar in this life, or even if you have a bank card and a credit card, don't keep you no money in the bank. When you start that, you already done had sign. See, you give them permission to access your money. You giving the bank permission to access your money that's inside, so they can take out of your account at any time. When you setting up a bank account, they be asking you for all your personal information. You have the right to say no, and they have the right not to give you an account. But as soon as you start putting your money in the bank, getting credit cards and all that shit, see, and I'm telling anybody this, you shouldn't have no credit card if you don't know the law. That's dangerous. You'll fuck around and get in debt. They'll give you all this credit. They'll give you all this credit and allow you to create a whole lifestyle off of this credit card. But if you don't know about credit, if you don't know about your own credit, if you don't know the real debt that you have, because some of y'all done been bought. Fact, I'm saying this to somebody. Some of y'all have been, it's a 7-year contract. In like 7 years, everything's supposed to fall off your credit. But they'll tell you in the paperwork or in this physical life, or when you go and try to apply for something, when it do fall off, they don't even give you no credit for real. They might, no credit is like bad credit. That's what they tell you. Or your credit will go back to a lower number. Like that's how they get you to go back and apply for something so they can get back into your life. You don't gotta put fuck credit. Your credit gonna naturally go up because it's frequency. Credit is frequency first. It's currency. Facts. So you don't even gotta go put nothing in your name for real. Your credit gonna just naturally go up. I know this, the Messiah said outside. Facts. Your credit will just start going up. You don't gotta pay nobody. You just time, that's your karmic debt to society. Time, okay, boom. So if you can't go put no house in your name, or if you can't go put no car in your name without having you a cosigner that lets you know it's still some type of trade line that's attached to your credit. It's some type of debt still on your credit. That's what they tell you, right? Once you pay, you don't never gotta pay no money for none of this shit. Never. You don't have to pay nobody to pull this off your credit. When you do that, it's like you cheat time. You put yourself back in a karmic debt when you do that, because you don't buy your debt back. You never sold it, but you put your name on something. So that's something that you got to deal with fate. I'm telling you how you clear your credit. You don't put nothing in your name. Nothing. Don't put none of that shit in your name. When you don't put it in your name, it might take you longer than somebody that's taking some money and going to pay somebody to get something off of their credit. But your credit is going to get to where it's going to tell you your real lifeline in this life. Your credit, if you don't do nothing to it, it's going to tell you your credit score is going to let you know. Your discernment will start speaking to you. This what somebody ain't gave you this gap. Your discernment will start speaking to you. Okay, boom. So let's just say 7 years. We're in the 7th year. We're in the 7th month. Thank you, Spirit. So something done fell out somebody's credit. Your credit either look lower, or your credit may be higher. It may tell you like, hey, your credit score done went up like 6 points. Or for somebody, it might just tell you like it's just sitting, right? If your credit score is just sitting right now, that means you ain't got nothing on it. You can step out on faith and start applying for shit. This is the universe telling you, hey, you can go to a car lot, a miracle gonna happen. You will go in there, somebody might tell you no on something. You can go in there and a miracle gonna show up. Somebody gonna tell you yes, you're gonna walk off of their lot with zero money down. If your credit just sitting. That's fate talking to you, telling you to go put something on you. Go put something on your credit now. You building your credit back up. It's how you gonna build your credit back up. You gonna go in there, you're gonna apply for you something. Facts. If your credit score sitting at a lower, if it's at a lower number right now, that means that it's probably still something getting ready to fall off your credit. You ain't quite at the phase where you're ready to go in there and start putting something on your name. So you gotta wait on time. You don't go pay nobody to fix your credit. That's the real tea. That's the real big gag. You don't do that. When you go and buy them When you go and pay somebody to take something off of your credit, it don't never truly fall off. It just be bought by somebody else. But that same debt can get back on your credit if it ain't done right. Facts, which is why you just allow something to fall off your name. That's karma. That says that in your bloodline, somewhere in your bloodline, y'all folks gonna struggle somewhere because you paid somebody to take something off of your credit. That's wrong. You supposed to go through that. Those are your darkest days. When your credit can't buy you something, that says that you're not in alignment to money yet. Facts. I'm saying that to somebody. I'm talking about the real law. Now, if your credit is at a phase where it's like you got pretty decent credit, your credit is gonna tell you can have anything you want. Then you can start negotiating. You can go and get you a black card, or you can get you a credit card that you can live off of. Cause you want a higher timeline. Cause your credit don't went up now. It gotta happen naturally though. Your credit has to happen naturally though. You don't go putting your name on anything. You don't go signing your name on it. Some of y'all done lost y'all homes. You could have signed your name on something before it was time. Or you could have got let's just say somebody could have put something in their name for you. Or somebody could have been your co-signer. You're going to have problems in that home, I'm sure of it, because law of attraction. It's like that goes against the grain. Or even if you got you a co-sign on like a home loan or something like that. Because you're putting other trade lines on your karma. Facts. It's karma when you look at your credit, you're looking at your karma. Facts. That says like where you are in life. Okay, boom. This is how I can spend my money right now. You can use credit and live. Your name is your credit. If you start putting your own trade lines on your name, that's your wealth. That's how the account is already created because you got a social security number. Facts. You have a date of birth. Facts. You got a name. All of that creates the account. That's the real account. Facts. So you already got money. You shouldn't be like, that's your retirement. And they make you work. They make you physically work in this life and tell you, okay, well, you got this amount of 401k. But your money is already you got money in your account since the day you were born. You know how they charge for inmates to be sitting in jail or in prison. Them jails getting paid for them inmates to sit there. You have a indigenous account because you are born into this realm. Facts. So that says that money fall out of the sky. Money do grow on trees. That says that when you're on the right vibration, you can be able to have anything you want. When you're on the right vibration, you can be able to have this. If you're still at a lower frequency, that means you might still have some type of karmic debt. Facts. And only if you ain't on real time and you trying to rush it, you're going to go pay somebody to clean up your credit, and it's going to put you in more spiritual debt. See, everybody just be looking at the physical income. But I said everything has to happen spiritually before it happen in this 3D realm. That's how come you can see the law. That's the law for real. You got to go up. A lot of people is in spiritual poverty at this time. That means like darkness ain't speaking to you, so you don't know darkness. And therefore, when money comes, it's going to definitely come and go, but in a negative way. You might fuck around and just up one day, and then the next day you back broke. Or you were just up one day, but it's like your money being funny, or it's all tied up, or you might be paying bills or something like that. That's fate. Like, that's life. That's how that'll just keep on happening to you. Facts, family. Free game. I just put y'all down with this shit, family. Ain't never information. This all I was sharing the wealth. Because it's a wealthy world. Just sharing the wealth. It's all. Y'all, I don't care what you're doing right now. If you're working on somebody's job, family, people just got to do what they got to do. Just because you're working for somebody, that don't make you no worker. I don't work on somebody's job, and I ain't never been no worker. Facts. But some people, you got to still respect the workers too. I want to clear that up and say that you got to respect the workers too. Ain't nothing wrong with working. It's new levels, new devils. Some people that's the season they be in. That be the level that everybody got to go through that part in life when you're making it to the top. At some point in life, everybody have to go through a phase of being able to provide or not being able to provide. It go one or two ways. And a lot of the times you ain't able to provide first because you ain't got no credit. I was just telling y'all about credit. You ain't got no credit, so you might have to get up and go to work. You got to get up and go to work so you can be able to provide for your family. And it may even seem like it's hard at first because money got to trust you to be able to let you access it. Money is the root of all evil. That means, I understand that now. That means you can see it and it can see you. Money can see you. Money will start showing up as darkness, and it can also show up as light. Facts. So it'll come through. Money will come through and bless you. You'll be able to pay all your bills. Money will come through. Money will come through and have your household straight. Money will come through and buy you back, buy you out of any room. That's how come you priceless. Facts. So when it's like that, family, you should be more careful what you put your name on, because your name is your fame and your number is your bank account. Don't never lie about your age. Tell them folks the truth, because you got long money. Women be trying to hide their age, or they feel like that's somewhat exposing who they are. You got long money. That means you got money in the bank. Fool. That means you got money in the bank. That's long money that you talking about when you start talking about the age, how old you is. You got accounts already. You got a birthday. You got a birthday. You got a social security number that tell you what bank your money sit in. Each social security number got a state. Somebody's social security number start with a number. It might be a letter in the front. Little red numbers on the back. It might start with a letter in the front. And then it might have the rest of them numbers. I think them like 9 numbers or 6 numbers, something like that. That right there is a routing number to the account that your real money sitting in. It done been moved though, because just recently something was exposed, like niggas found out about it and started paying their bills and shit with their social security number. Facts. But that's a timeline on the back of that. That's an account, and your social security number is like your 10-digit account. Facts. That's a whole lot. Your social security number is really what's not there. Facts. That's like the name on the account. Your social security. This is how they got the fake accounts. I'm telling you how they got the fake accounts set up in your name. I got on here when I was telling y'all about me being sacrificed by our family. I was like, how the fuck do it say that I got my name is coming up in Douglas County Courthouse? I ain't never been no motherfucking court in no Douglasville, cause these are like fake accounts. Like some of y'all are on death certificates and you don't even know about it. That's insurance fraud. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of crooked shit going on in the fucking government. That's why they make you have something in at a certain time. You have to have. Some of y'all have been bought overseas, or vice versa. It's like different. It's different. I know I'm in Georgia. Georgia is an at-will state. It's different laws, family. When you start talking about the 50 states, those are even bought. When I told you like the days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and shit like that, them is accounts. When you start talking about like states and shit like that, those are also offshore accounts. Like Atlanta, Georgia, that's an offshore account. New York, that's an offshore account. Right? These are accounts, but this coming from people that might be overseas or something like that. And see, anything goes over here. So when you stay over here in this country, everything is bought. Everything is already bought. Everything is under a contract over here. So that's why everything's so high. Like it's a higher cost of living. I don't care what state you in, but you gotta pay rent. You can go overseas and goddamn get some rent for goddamn $500, $200, $100. Rent don't be nothing in them foreign countries. You can go over there and get food and all that. None of that shit ain't costing like that because they not under contract. Those are the ones that's over here buying everything. Facts. When foreigners start coming over here to America, it be for them to clean their money. Facts. The money is broken over on that side over there. That's why ain't none of that shit costing nothing. This is a wealthy world over here. You got money over here, so how they paying for it, they making you buy it back. That's how they doing it. Like these are, I can see all this shit, fam. It's a really big dark wheel. It's a dark wheel behind the scenes. It's a real big dark wheel. And when it's like that, they be like, damn, they really think they gonna play with me like that. Think I ain't finna get none of this money. Think I ain't finna get none of this. Somebody will try to play with my numbers and slow it down. I fuck around and get up in my numbers. I get up in my head. Confirmation. Facts. Facts. The internet so messy. Look how my phone just went off when I just said that. Facts. I said the internet, family, because that spirit. Spirit is what make up the internet. They make you pay for Wi-Fi. You have the fact that family, the fact that your soul is fire, it helps the internet have access. See what I'm saying? It help with that. It help you stay in alignment with light. You can see me and I can see you back. That creates a light. That's the aim. It creates a light around us. So that's what make up the sun. Facts, family. I just be on here just talking to y'all because it's like conscious is big right now. Somebody should be waking up, getting them some money in the comfort of their own home. You should be waking up, getting you some money. You should be waking up knowing something that you don't know already. If you waking up still mad about something that took place yesterday, you ain't getting no money. Can't be. You not. I don't care how much money that you see you have in the bank, because some of y'all don't even have that in the bank. Facts. They make you you gotta go through a process when you wanna go take some big money out. When you wanna take some real big money out the bank, they tell you like, or let this be a check or something like that. You go put you a large amount of money, and they'll tell you it take about so and so amount of days for it to clear. Facts, and depending on whatever the amount is, it might take up to 7 days. And some banks maybe even 10. It'll go like that, because it don't be there. Your money ain't in the bank. Your money don't be there. They gotta come up with something. They gotta get that back. They gotta buy it back right quick. Facts. See, when they know you getting ready to take some money out of the bank, they gotta hurry up and replace that back so they can be able to give it to you. Because they be done already start bidding. Somebody is somewhere bidding with your money. Somebody is placing bets with your money that you putting in the bank. Facts. And that's how, and then let some money be taken out of your account. They'll try to tell you like, we're gonna give you a credit back. We're gonna give you a credit back until we conclude our investigation. They'll give you credit back. But they not giving you anything. You do that is due back unto you, because that was taken, that was stolen from you. That's law. That's law of a trade. You gotta get that back to me. What the hell? You ain't giving me no credit. That's my money. Give me my shit back. If I got my money in your bank, you supposed to be watching it. That says that you got eyes everywhere. That says my money ain't supposed to be tampered with. Can't nobody take my shit. That says that it's a glitch in your program. How the hell somebody take my money? Even if they take my card, even if they zap into my card, how the hell is some type of protection, some type of security breach somewhere? How the hell was they even able to take my money? Facts. It's all types of ways, family, to be robbed. That's when you say your divine inheritance. A lot of y'all, your divine inheritance done been stolen by the government and the law. You are the government. The government is being ran. The government is not in charge. They're not the ones in charge. They need help. Facts. That's putting everybody, ain't nobody there. The government is in poverty. Thank you, Spirit. The government is in poverty. Facts. That's how come they can't give you something they don't have. The government will shut down if they don't have nothing to give you. They'll just shut down. This been going on because money is in debt. Facts. That's what you don't know behind the scenes. So they have a government shutdown, and then that's where the entertainment business come in. They'll start putting all these stories in your face and making you think there's one thing going on. Somebody's ass is in debt. They'll make you think all of these stories, organized crime. They'll put some organized crime up in your face to distract everybody from what's going on, what's really going on behind the scenes. They ass broke. That money is broke. Ain't no money right there. Ain't no money right there. There's corruption been going on. Ain't no money right there. So the only thing they can do is try to take away your credit, mess up your credit, give you something that you don't have already, put you on a contract and say you got a deal. That's the only thing they can do. That's the only way they can see themselves getting it back. Is they gotta do that. They gotta lie to you, and they can't lie to you if you woke up already. If you woke already, then you can just go up. Somebody you finna go up. You finna go up. Somebody you finna get you some money. Facts. Facts, family. Yeah, family, they get big. Them folk be doing that. They think they smart. But only smart is broke. Smart is rich. Rich is poor. And real is fake. Facts, family. All this shit fake. Somebody been playing with a real nigga, all that shit fake. That shit fake. You're not really getting no money if you don't know that. Family, I love y'all so much. I'm in my road. I'm finna get me something going. I've been listening to the money. I'm finna get back quiet again for a second. I was just chopping it up with y'all for a little bit, telling y'all to have a great day. Have an amazing day. Facts. Fake like that chain. What's wrong with that, family? Ain't that I make everything look good, cheap look good. That says I don't gotta buy it. What's wrong with that? You scared to do that. You'll be somebody that'll go take that paper money and go spend it on something that you can't afford for real because you think you can afford it. Money is broke. I just told you that. That shit ain't talking about nothing. You can wear anything you want. What is cheap when you are wealthy? What is cheap? What does that mean? What does that mean, family? I got all this gab on me and I just told you all this fat shit and you talking about my chain being fake. That's not trolling me, family. That doesn't troll. That doesn't bother me at all, family. I got it on because that's what I want to wear. It doesn't bother me. Facts. It's a really big old you gotta know that somebody don't play back me. BKA God. God don't play back me. You can tell by the way I speak out of my mouth that God don't play back me. If I want it, I can have it. Maybe I don't want the same things you want. Maybe me and you, we not the same. If everybody trying to get rich and everybody trying to put this image out like you got to have this on and you got to have that on, then who gonna do the other way? Who gonna do that other thing? I'm paying attention to the shit that ain't nobody paying attention to. And if I got on something fake, then I ain't got to worry about the wrong eyes being on me. That's protection at all times, family. I ain't got to worry about that. The wealthiest woman in the world sits somewhere like they broke. The wealthiest woman in the world ain't got to have all that going on. When you got money, it's a lifestyle, it's an aura. You don't have to flash it or flex it for that reason. You don't have to do that, family. That's you being in my business. Now you pocket watching. Right now, that fuck nigga, bitch, you pocket watching. Worried about my chain and what I got going on. You pocket watching. That's some hating ass shit. You won't hear hang. You gonna fuck around and get raised by somebody like me. Girl, boy, bitch, facts. Watching what I got around my neck, you looking too hard. I'm over here telling you about the message. I'm talking about this, and you over here looking at that freak ass nigga, bitch. Your ass shouldn't even be right there. It caught somebody's attention. You shouldn't even be looking right there. That ain't even where I'm talking from. I ain't even talking right there. I'm talking up here. You looking right here. You looking at my neck, little nigga. I'm chinning somebody right now. You just got chin checked big time. Facts. That's how you chin check a bitch. When a bitch paying attention to your neck and you saying something out of your mouth, facts, you'll fuck around and be a karmic. Karmic is the lesson. You'll fuck around and get a lesson talking to somebody like me like that. Because that ain't player, family. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's some sucker shit. Don't do that. Worried about what somebody got going on. That's some real sucker shit. Don't do that. That ain't gonna get you favor with God. That ain't gonna bring you grace. Bitch ass nigga, bitch, hoe. That ain't even gonna bring you grace. That ain't even trolling. The trolls, listen, it be so crazy how these trolls be trying to troll. They don't even be trolling. You just be having some retarded ass folks laughing at shit they don't know. Somebody don't know how to cut you up like that. I'll undress you and take you back to the biblical days. I undress somebody's ass. Looking at my neck when I'm saying something so powerful out of my mouth like that. Freaky ass bitch. You pocket watching me. I sit your ass back over there in your body. Playing like that. Facts. That's weird. You being weird. You being weird right now. Don't do that. You being weird. Don't do that. Sex don't even make you act like that. Even if you ain't getting none. Don't be weird like that. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Somebody don't give a fuck about you. I don't care who I'm talking to right now. If you getting on somebody content, picture, video, and you got free will and you go to saying, that ain't an opinion. That right there is not considered an opinion. That's some hoe ass shit. That's some sucker shit. When you get on somebody's situation and go to saying shit like that, that ain't even trolling. You look the right eyes, not the wrong eyes. I be letting the curtain down with this shit. I walk with evil eye. I let the curtain down. I undress you. What? Don't even give them folks that attention. Don't even go back and forth with them folks. Fuck that. Sometimes you gotta undress a hoe. They be thinking that they secretly smart. Some of these bitches wanna be so smart and so bright. Trigger the hell out their ass. Facts. Trigger the hell out of somebody. Just on somebody content, worried about what they got going on. Worry about yourself. Somebody ain't giving a fuck about you. You done lost somebody. Somebody lying to you like a motherfucker. You ain't happy. Happy don't talk. Facts. And family, they communicate. Facts. When I get on here, that says when I get on here and I say something, I can say something to you. And then you are able to say something back to me. Facts. If you ain't on here like appreciate that sexy, thank you for the message, or don't say nothing at all. That's a mutual agreement to something. That says you ain't never got to sign your name. You ain't pay attention in school. I just told you don't put your name on nothing. You up again. Now you gonna fuck around and belong to me. You gonna belong to me because you saying something. You just speaking out of turn. You talking about my chain. You talking about the material things. And I'm telling you, I'm programming the money. Facts. Everybody won't get it. Therefore, everybody can't go. Facts. Facts, family. I receive that. You know, it's all types of ways to program the money to catch up. Catch up. It's in the words. Somebody, family, listen, this shit get really strategic. When we be programming the money like that, catch up. I just caught catch up. Somebody said something from your mouth, catch up. I caught that right, catch up. Tell a bitch to catch up. You just say a certain word, repeat certain words back to them. Catch up. Just woke their ass up real fast. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up. I just said these words that is coming out of my mouth is telling you to catch up. Catch up. Do that. Catch up. Facts. Catch up. That's all you catch up to this shit. Catch up. You back there. You down here. You was at my neck. Catch up. To somebody. Facts. They may be worried about my say. I ain't been on there but some water this morning. Drinking on some water, drinking and thinking, smoking and channeling. Facts. Drinking and thinking. Facts, family. It's dangerous when I get in my thoughts. Cause if I think about it, I already know something because I carry memory. And I fuck around and I know something because I'm thinking it. You might fuck around and get undressed, family. I told you why I be playing with tarot. Why I might get on here and I might do messages through tarot. Cause I fuck around and get blunt at the mouth like that, family. Stay out my way when I'm getting money. This shit can get real wicked out here in these streets, family, fucking with somebody while they trying to get some money. While they on a really big money mission. You don't supposed to do that. You don't supposed to do that. You heard that horn. Family, I'm about to get ready to let y'all go for real. I've been saying that for a couple times. I always be saying that when I be chopping it up with y'all. Facts. Y'all really the cool kids that fuck with everybody. I be feeling y'all energy when I be on here. Like, you can tell where the vibe come from. Facts. It's a vibe. Somebody don't like that. It's always gonna be a hater like that. When like everything just be straight, everybody just be chilling, everybody be vibing. It's always gonna be a hater somewhere. If you don't like me, I don't like you. Bitch, fuck you. Type shit. I don't like them either. They don't like me. They don't like me. I don't even know why folks. It been like that all my life. When you already done went through it already, you don't really be caring about none of this shit for real. That shit ain't talking about nothing. I done fucked around and found myself. I don't like you either, bitch. I don't like you either. You don't like what I'm saying? Lead in. I pay my bills, family. I can tell somebody to get the fuck out my house. Facts. Get the fuck out. Facts. Bye, ho. You won't be missed. Bye. Facts. It can be like that in real life. Everything happens spiritually before it happened in the physical realm. I'm literally telling you this. You can get. I'm telling somebody to get. you over here saying anything other than that, just know you a little nigga. If you over here on this motherfucker and you saying something that ain't nobody made you be over here, you worsen. You worsen. They need to write a book about you. You worsen. You the worsen one. Facts. You got the woke one, you got the chosen one, then you got the worsen one. You the worsen one. You the worstest in this world. You the one put dumb in this life. You the one put bad in this life. You one of them. You the one put that up. When somebody I always heard like when a wise woman say somebody mouth, you supposed to listen. That's what I thought when a wise woman say something. And literally, even if you smart for something, I tell my son this all the time. Even if you know something, you don't know what they know. You supposed to be like paying attention. You supposed to be listening. That's how I'm already knowing somebody ain't getting no money for real. Cause you ain't even listening. You one of them one like to blurt out shit before somebody done talking. You want to argue. You ain't even listen what the fuck somebody said for real. You don't even know how to respect somebody's mind. Cause you already done conjured up something to say back. Look, antsy ass bitch. Facts. Somebody standing there, somebody just typing. Somebody already got something to say before they don't even receive the message. You ain't even gave me time to get off the live and upload it for you to go back and process it. You just saying shit. You talking about my neck. Somebody said something about my neck. Somebody said my chain was fake. Facts. The bunny. Facts. Somebody told me like my chain was fake or something like that. Feel what I'm saying? That's gonna make me wear it more. Now you're gonna make me find out. I'm gonna wear it around my neck and just see something. I'm gonna let you know for real. I ain't fucked up about this shit. When I bought it, you can tell by how much I paid for it. That don't mean it's fake, but you can tell what you paid for it. It might not be around for long. That's all that says. What does fake mean? Like, is it something that's turning? Then that can happen to real. You can lose a diamond. You can lose a diamond out of your ring. You can lose a diamond out of your chain. Like, I don't understand. Like, when you say fake, when you get more in depth with like what fake is, it's because that means it's turning. That's what I was just trying to say. I don't know what that's supposed to make me be looked at in a certain way. Family, I be popping shit for real. I put that shit on for real. How I put it on. I make these bitches revert back. Facts. I'm a trend setter. I don't follow the trend. I will put this shit on, family. Literally. In any weather. I will put this shit on for real. Put it on real quick. That shit, that's nothing. Once y'all know how to dress. You know how to dress when you know what you like to wear. Facts. You should be able to put that shit on. You should be able to wear whatever it is you want to wear. It doesn't matter if it's real or if it's fake. You should be able to wear that shit, and that shit somebody gonna buy it. You being bought. I can tell by the way somebody speak, you being bought already. Facts. You want to own something, you might own something. Facts. Family, it's been real. Y'all been talked in by me, honey.